All right, we right back at him. We trying to stay busy today, y'all. Welcome back to Kid Arcade TV. You here with Kid Arcade. Just got another video. Cops track Christmas killer. Killer who left woman in a ditch. Damn, I ain't even funny. All right, y'all. We gonna get right into the video. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know down below how I'm doing, how we doing, how I'm doing, and yeah, we gonna get to it. Also, we got some giveaways coming. New channel. We gonna get it cracking real soon, but we're gonna do giveaways, so make sure you like and subscribe, comment below. All right, let's get into it.
It's the day after Christmas just north of Rochester, and a woman walking her dog has made a chilling discovery.
Hi, so I was just walking my dog, and I noticed my dog fell off the road, and it kind of looks like there is a dead body, and I don't want to get closer.
Dang,
Could be a deer, maybe, so it's not first.
It is. Alright.
Okay.
Yep. Nope. So, you're okay. Okay.
Okay.
You did everything that you did. Okay. Yep.
Okay, yeah,
So,
I figured out I got a good statement.
well, I'll just get some information from you.
Yes.
I'm actually, why don't you guys just hang tight here? Just catch your breath, okay? I'm gonna go back and talk to my supervisor real quick. She's just pulling up. Come on, you just hang tight here. Take a breath, okay? And I'll be right back.
After collecting forensic evidence from the scene, the body was identified as Kimberly Ann Robinson.
Wait a minute. She said she was walking her dog. Is this a regular road? Hold on, did I miss something? Did she say she was walking her dog? Why would she be walking your dog of all places right there? But I don't know.
She
Maybe
was found
I'm
naked,
tripping.
with a through-and-through gunshot wound to the neck. Robinson would have celebrated her 42nd birthday just days later on New Year's Eve.
Dang.
Investigators quickly began piecing together what happened in the hours leading up to her death.
What kind of camera angle is that?
Yeah, I found right here. Hey, how you doing? Good. Is there somewhere we can talk real quick? Yeah. I'm an investigator with insurance office.
I'm a detective for insurance office. You're not in trouble or anything, just so you know.
Our coverage is made possible because of sponsors like Morgan & Morgan. Over the years, we've brought you mind-boggling video of crashes like these, but what happens to the victims? Apart from sometimes serious injuries, they can face months of paperwork, enormous medical bills, and life-changing impacts. When you're seriously hurt, you could be entitled to millions of dollars in damages. Stop getting lowballed, and you could pair up with a proven winner, the largest personal injury law firm in the nation. Morgan & Morgan has a huge network of over 1,000 attorneys and offices in every state. They've won significant...
My fault, y'all, man. I don't know what that was. I ain't even... but I never seen a commercial in the video like that. Thought I was tripping for a second. Like, what the fuck?
Let's go out to my car, okay?
Oh, that must be her son.
My dad's dead.
Oh, man. Oh, man, that's fucked up. Excuse me, that's crazy. Dang. Hey, I couldn't even imagine being at work and an investigator cop coming in telling me that somebody killed my only living parent. Any of my parents, both living, one living. I couldn't imagine, but like you said, his dad's already dead. Now his mom, the only parent that he had left, and he can't be that old. He probably a teenager, got a little gig, looked like a fast food gig. He said my little brother, so it's just him and his little brother now. Man, I pray for him, man. Definitely for him and his little brother, man. My condolences, and I hope they got some family. Hopefully, aunts, uncles, grandparents still alive that they can get that support. Because I couldn't imagine. I mean, you got adults that can't even plan funerals, let alone pay for a funeral, and be young. And I'm pretty sure that's another thing out here that I got to start doing with my kids. Estate planning. Like, does he even know what insurance paperwork is? He a kid. I'm assuming. I mean, you know, everybody households different. Some people on point with theirs. Their kids know everything. They know where the guns at. They know where the insurance paperwork at. They know where everything at. But all too often, a lot of us, let alone adults, you know, let alone kids, but not even adults. Sometimes I heard stories where spouses don't even know if their spouse has a life insurance or don't have a life insurance. I mean, that's crazy to me that you don't know these things. You know what I'm saying? I know it's something morbid. A lot of people don't like to talk about death and funeral, but you know, two things for sure and certain is death and taxes. Those are two things. You gonna pay your taxes and you gonna die. So it'll be in your best interest, man, just looking at this to, you know, get with your family, your loved ones, your immediate circle and let them know, hey, this is what I have, this is what I don't have. If you don't have life insurance, you don't have burial insurance, please get that. It's important. Because now, let's say she don't have life insurance or he doesn't have any more family. He said his dad did. Now, let's say it's time to pay for this funeral, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. You think him working at a fast food restaurant, he gonna be able to get that? Now, granted, you got things like GoFundMe, hopefully, but then now he doesn't even have time to grieve. He don't even have the luxury of time to just sit and process and digest the fact that not only is his dad dead now, but his mom is gone too. And not only just, she didn't die of natural causes peacefully, she was murdered and left on the side of the road in a ditch. Man, my heart goes out, man, to him and his little brother.
Oh, Mama, why? I just talked to her.
He said he just, so this probably just happened, like fresh.
Just call me. It's another person. Look here.
Man,
Let's head over to the car. We'll get your stuff. Don't worry about it. What about what's the why you say that? Because they're out of a relationship, and I know that, and my mom said that he's beat on her before, and like I didn't talk to my mom. I knew that she did drugs. That's why I didn't talk to her. Sure. Like she did that, so like I don't know if she.
oh wow, so he wasn't even living with his mom, it sounded like, so he must have some other family he living with. Thank God for that.
The very beginning of this. Okay, but I want you to know she died this morning. Grandma knows. My grandma Patty? Yeah. Uncle Chris knows.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. He got some family. You know, I'm gonna leave it at that. He got some family. At least he got some support system and some people that's gonna help him get through this. Man, that's tough.
Like I said, they're on their way here. Because I know Jay would want to be with you. I don't know what to do. I don't want it. No, because I have nobody. Our father died in 2018. He had nobody. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just told my uncle just died in September. When do you think the last time you talked to your mom was? I don't have my phone. My phone, I just talked to her. She just called me like 2 days ago. Okay. And so like she knows I don't answer her calls because I don't want to talk to her. Like, sure. She kind of messed up our relationship. I still loved her. I just wanted her to get away from that guy. Yeah. And just focus on me and Jaden. Yeah. So I don't know, but she, like, even though she was with that guy, she texted me and said I love you. I don't know. I feel terrible though, because I pushed her away. Can you look at me for a second? I know a lot about addiction, okay? And it's when we set healthy boundaries.
See, and I'm glad the cop took time to really, you know, talk to that young man and let him know it's not your fault, man. You know, dealing with addiction, you got to set boundaries with your family. Now, unfortunately enough for me, I haven't had it in my like immediate circle, but growing up as an 80s baby in DC, come on, man, crack rampant through the community. You know, I've had aunts, uncles, You know, I've seen the worst of it. You know what I'm saying? On all sides, I've seen the addiction side. I've seen how that breaks up the family. I've seen how on the selling, the hustler side, how that destroys the family. Just this up and down, the whole way it goes, man. It'll rock your family, man, to the core. Just drug addiction. Now you talking about meth. You know, that's probably worse than crack. I mean, you know, from what I heard, you know, I heard it's worse than crack, more addictive, more destructive. But man, the '80s, man, I remember growing up in DC in the '80s, man. That just, yeah, it was crazy. Matter of fact, I got a picture right here. Let me see if I can find that picture. I'll put that joint in. But yeah, man, I don't know. I had a picture right here. I don't know where I put that joint at. But yeah, maybe next video, if I find it, I'll pull it out. But there's a picture of me and my cousins just outside front of the project building. I was probably like 10 years old, 11 years old in the picture. But yeah, man, it used to be like crack vials, needles, just any and everywhere, bottles. Man, we ain't had no grass in the hood. It was just straight patches of grass here and there, but it was mainly dirt, rocks, broken glass. Like, you know, we just grew up different, you know. But it didn't. You know, looking back now, like when you were a kid, you know, you heard people probably say this before, like you didn't know you was poor because everybody else around you was poor. Like I knew something was up, but dang, man, we grew up different, man. I mean, it sound nasty now looking back, but when you were a kid, you don't care, man. We flipping on dirty mattresses by the dumpster, like, oh man, probably had bed bugs, all types. But you ain't thinking like that as a kid, man. But yeah, man, that's wild, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Protect yourself. That's okay. I just didn't.
Yeah, you gotta protect yourself, man. Set those boundaries, man. But yeah, I was the point I was trying to make. I remember my Uncle Beaver, may he rest in peace. You know, I vaguely remember, you know, him breaking into my grandma's house, like climbing like from the outside, like it's a porch, and then it's like a little overhang. I don't know how, you know, he got up there. You never know with the crackheads, man. They figure out a way. They need to get that money, but he broke in. He would steal stuff from my grandmother's house, and you know, she had to start putting boundaries. And I was her oldest firstborn son. You know, out of I think my grandma had 9 kids, if I'm not mistaken. He was the oldest. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think from what I heard, I don't know all the stories. 'Cause I was a little one, but I think he went off to Vietnam, and when he came back, his mind wasn't right. And then he turned to drugs to kind of deal with the post-traumatic syndrome. And you know, back in Vietnam, they treated the vets of Vietnam terribly when they got back. You know what I'm saying? Treat them terribly. And just wasn't giving them providing them the services that they needed. And I'm not, you know, saying it's all their fault. Maybe it was nothing that could be done. Maybe his trauma that he experienced in Vietnam was just so severe that it wasn't no coming back from it. Maybe, who knows? You know what I'm saying? You never know. Coulda, woulda, whatever. But he went into the drugs. But yeah, man, that's crazy. You gotta set boundaries, man.
That's actually quite amazing at your age to be able to do that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's 100% true. So, when you communicated with your mom, is it usually over like Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
I'm not sure. She might have had a phone number.
Okay.
She would rarely, if she did, I think she would FaceTime me from an email.
Sure.
Maybe on my iPad.
Okay, I got you.
So, but other than that, yeah, Messenger. That's our main contact. She would call me, FaceTime me on that.
Okay. And you say, I think it was a couple of days ago, you have your phone right now.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Why is well, I guess they trying to protect his identity. I'm like, why is the camera right there just looking at them cookies, man? Them cookies look good as a motherfucker, man. Want some cookies now.
Less than 2 days after Robinson's body was found, police were called to an apartment in Rochester by a woman who said her brother, Mustafa Rashad Bush, had been drinking and needed to go to jail.
He probably got some deeper issues if hey, he drinking, he need to go to jail. I don't drink like I used to, but I ain't never had nobody, even in my heyday where I was drinking a lot on the weekend, partying every week in my 20s, going to clubs and all that. Nobody ever called and said, hey, you need to go to jail. So that right there lets me know you on one all the time when you drink. Probably you.
Is this your place? No. Is this your place?
What's it? Why are you standing?
What's going on, guys? Everything's okay.
Everything can be okay if they called the cops on you.
Why don't you tell the girl out again quick?
And she must be terrified to say anything because she just standing there. Who called?
Yeah, just going up. My brother has been drinking.
Okay, that's some stuff over there. Okay.
And he's not armed or dangerous.
Okay.
But this is his car. He shouldn't drink and drive it. And then also, he just needs to go to jail. Because,
What for?
well, he said that he hurt his girlfriend. He needs to go to jail.
Hey man, come on, man. Speak up, man. You know what's going on. It's like she knows she probably can't even believe it. Her mind probably blown. Like, you did what?
You understand that we can't arrest him just based on what you're saying, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but not enough to trust. Everything will take trust. I mean, I find out. Yeah, I don't care. You have a DVD?
Yeah, I got one.
A what? Preliminary what?
We had no idea why anybody called us, no sort of dispute or anything like that.
No. Is it counting up or is it that it's supposed to be my blood? The blood.
Yep, so it's your breath alcohol content actually. So yeah. Yep, it's counting up. It takes a while. When it slows down like this, it's not going to get much higher. Yeah, so you're less than half the legal limit, and I'm not getting any signs of intoxication. Talking to you, you seem fine. You're talking.
See, so if he's not, so she probably using that to get them out there because she knows something going on. She know her brother. That's your brother, so you grew up with this dude. You should know him better than probably most people. And she apparently, feels like she knows that he hurt his girl. She knows something. She knows something. And does he not know she the one that called the cop?
No. Because I can only imagine who the hell it was. Her? No, she probably my parents. Because she probably thought I was drunk and she was talking to them. It's like I say, I swear. I swear. Everything's okay. Trust me. I wouldn't put myself together because I know you I appreciate it.
Hey, Miss Thomas. Miss, I'm sorry, real quick before we take off, can I just take your name and date of birth just so I can document who I'm talking to you?
Yeah.
I got what I need from you. You're welcome to go sit in your coffee lake.
Don't get mad at me.
Can you tell me anything else about what you said to you about hurting his girlfriend? Did he give you any specifics? Do you know what his girlfriend's name is?
Hey, she knows something she ain't saying. That's what's going on. She knows something.
Are you 40?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. She knows something and she ain't saying something. That's why she keep whispering and trying to walk off with the cops.
Walk with me while I'm putting this back in the trunk. Okay. Hey, if I text. Yeah, I've got a card.
So based on our findings, and a person of interest was identified pretty early in the case, we began to work these with all of the available information. Sheriff's Office investigators were able to make contact with the suspect's family and asked for their assistance in having the suspect, person of interest, come in and meet with our investigators. To the credit of the family and the suspect, she was then brought to the law enforcement center last night by a family member who was taken in for questioning. At the conclusion of that session, the person refused or declined to give a statement. He was placed under arrest. The suspect in this case has been identified as Mustafa Rashad Bush, age 39, from Rochester.
Let's rewind to Christmas Eve, 2022. Surveillance footage from a quick trip shows Bush and Kimberly Robinson there, together. This would be one of the last times Robinson was seen alive. Messages between the two show discussions about meeting up, but what followed...
When are you coming? Soon. I don't really have the gas, but I'm not being an asshole. I had $5 for gas. Call. Come outside here. I come 2 for 1. It's 2 for 1. And then then he posts a picture of some pill bottles. 39.
Would become a key part of the investigation. Robinson spent part of Christmas Eve at a party at her mother's house. Her son dropped her off at a friend's house around 8:30, and she posted on Facebook around 10. Her family never heard from her again. On Christmas Day, cell phone data placed Bush and Robinson at their shared home in Rochester until around 9 p.m., when Bush's phone stopped transmitting. Robinson's phone last pinged near the area where her body was found the next day, in a ditch near River Bluff Lane and West River Road. That same day, witnesses reported seeing Bush with a large, heavy suitcase, and later saw burnt clothing and a pair of glasses in a burn pit near an acquaintance.
Alright, this is the side of the road. I just don't understand how you just walking around with a suitcase with a body in it. And nobody thinks this is strange, and you think that this is gonna, you think you're gonna get away with it. You got a whole burnt up makeshift cemetery on the side of the road. This looks crazy. He left the flamethrower out there. Look at this yellow joint right here, y'all. This how he started the fire. He got all types of evidence out here. Like, now don't get me wrong, I'm glad he got caught, but you wanted to get caught because you left all types of evidence out here. Like, this is crazy, man.
His home off Marion Road.
And then, man, that's crazy to want to set somebody on fire, too. Like, you murdered, now you going to set them on fire. Like, people watch too many movies or something, man. Like, you think the fire's going to get rid of everything, but then you left the tote out here. You got this big orange plastic bin out here that I'm sure you touched on. You got your hat right here on the ground with your DNA on it. I'm glad he got caught. I'm glad he was messy.
27th, investigators found blood evidence in Bush's vehicle, a blue 2017 Kia Optima.
I mean, what you thought?
Cocaine in a bag with his belongings.
Hey, cocaine a hell of a drug, ain't it?
Saw Bush moving several bags from the home to his vehicle and into another. CCTV cameras caught.
You just riding around with cocaine in it? Yeah, he ain't got it all.
These actions were an attempt to destroy evidence and cover his tracks.
Cameras everywhere, just see you all on camera.
The case against Bush was at that point overwhelming. His history includes a 2007 conviction for second-degree murder after he fatally shot a 25-year-old man in Rochester. He was released on parole in 2020. Bush was arrested and initially charged with first-degree premeditated murder, first-degree murder while committing domestic abuse, and second-degree murder with intent. A jury in November 2024 deliberated for just 4 hours and found Bush guilty of 2 of those counts.
Oh, this happened in 2022. It took 2 years to get him convicted.
On Friday, January 3rd, Bush, now 41, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Her loud.
He up out of there.
Bring this place. It's so loud and obnoxious, but beautiful. We just want to remember her as the beautiful human being, kindness, soul that she was.
A sense of satisfaction, if not closure.
He gets to sit behind a 8x10 or 10x10 jail cell, and he is somebody else's. And his life is over the way that he took hers.
And a message for victims of similar situations.
I think everybody needs to understand that domestic violence is serious, and to take it seriously, and to listen to somebody, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. Yeah, be there for your friends and family.
If you or a loved one is experiencing domestic abuse, help is available.
Man, that's crazy. That's wild, man. Again, heart prayers go out to her son and her 2 sons, man. Just to hear that type of news at work, man. That was crazy that her son had to hear that at work. But I'm glad they caught the dude. But yeah, that's crazy, man. Then you left all types of evidence on the side of the road. You got coke in your car. You got blood in your car. Like, yeah, you wanted to get caught. You ain't that bright. Like the sharpest tool in the shed. But hey, that's another one down and out. Kid Arcade TV. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Let us know, if you want us to do some other type of video, reaction videos. Appreciate y'all. Out.